So we are at the final game of the final match. Max 1M will decide if he's going first or not, so of course he does. Would you like to split? I ask him. I'm quite happy at this point. I don't really mind. My hand actually ends up being good. We get to see this. I'm not trying to like screw him over or anything, and he says he wants to play out. That's more than fair. I mean, we'll have a fun game. I've got a bunch of rares. Well, I have a bunch of rares, and I'll run drop a free drop to land. Brimstone Valley. They certainly did the business last game, and I'm quite happy here. My guy can deal with all his, and I've still got one more turn to draw a land. Otherwise, I've got a bunch of free drops. Two of them hold the fort really well. One of them shoots anything, essentially. I slayed there. It seemed fine. At this point, I'll probably stop slaying, and I don't draw another land, but thankfully, as a spell I can cast, we decide to like go a bit defensive. I mean, I can trade for this guy or trade for that guy. He decides to go in with everybody. I mean, he's not got a lot of cards. This is the thing I've noticed with like, I mean, all the decks that start 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, they run out of cards. You need to put enough pressure, and doing that with like 1/1s isn't exactly it. I'm thinking I would trade this way. If he decides to pump, I keep our guy back. His guy will still trade. He probably won't pump now. He could have blocked over there, could have blocked over there. Probably would have forced him to sacrifice. Instead, we get to see a card that we've not seen before, but thought he maybe have, Molten Heroism. So we traded for a blank. So I would say that at this point he was winning. He needed top deck again and got a Village Ironsmith. Turns out he's really good at this point because he has first strike. So Practitioner stays back. I'm okay taking 2 for a while. He's up to 5 land, which is really awkward. If he had played what's it called? Slayer of the Wicked, that would probably be difficult for me. But we also brick on another land and don't even draw a castable this time. So it looks like we're going to have to flip for Ironsmith, which works out better for us. So now we can hold back his entire team except for Creepy Doll, which we don't mind if he's going to. If you give him more, I'll just pause. Okay, we've resumed play here. It was hopefully not too noisy just there. It's important to note that we're not actually out of this game at all. We got to flip Iron Fang. He's played the Avatar Go in his turn. So he's probably going to get in for 4 from now on. I'm not going to block either of these guys. Puts us on a 4-turn clock. I reckon that like we were not drawing very well anyway. I mean, like we kind of drew well. I mean, we've got like a couple 2 drops so we can still play them. We need some land, really do. And we're hoping to the point so that we can get to the point where we can actually start playing some of these cards, so that Curse of Deathhold will get him. It'll get him pretty good. Killed that guy, killed that guy, and that guy doesn't really matter. And Iron Fang will still kill him, I think. Maybe not after these guys die, but we'll see how it goes out. So he plays him. He's basically got unblockable, as does this guy. I like Creepy Doll as a defensive card against all the big green decks. Same either as Typhoid Rats or Rotting Fen Snake. They don't have a lot of toughness, but they deal with like 7/7 random dork green guys. I mean, the 5/1 Rotting Fen Snake doesn't really do that, but the other 2 definitely do. Okay, so what do we draw? Well, we take the one first. We draw Evil Twin. Not getting casted anytime soon. It actually gets discarded. More the stipulations to him. We'll keep all our free drops. We'll keep our 4 drop that we can play, and if we get to the point where we can actually start casting stuff, I mean, there was maybe an argument to like ditch Charmbreaker Devils instead, or maybe even Curse of Deathhold, but choices were made at the time, and we don't have a lot of time left. It's actually important to note this as well. Just realise that we have only 4 minutes. He's only got 6, so it's not a big difference, but it's unlikely that we're going to gain a minute, well, 2 minutes out of nowhere. We do eventually draw the land. What is our play? I think it's probably better to like shoot him or play the Watch Keep, because the Watch Keep can hold him at bay. I'll only take the 1, and if he doesn't do anything, he'll flip. I mean, he's not got a lot of cards left. He's probably spent a lot of them. One of these is probably land. At least we hope it. We have to hope it's land. I mean, he's got lots of action. We're probably dead. He didn't play anything last turn, so one of those perhaps Smite. Place a Walking Corpse. Once again, it's kind of blank. We can't really play Altar's Reaper. That would just be the opposite of good. Shore up the defenses. There wasn't any much reason for him to not have attacked last turn. He should have done it. Even if he actually starts like swinging over a bunch of guys, I mean, like, I can't block him. I probably like trade, like, kill these guys. Even if I kill this guy, he gains a bit of life. It makes it harder for him to die, and this guy gets grown. I think he could have been a bit more aggressive. He's probably thinking that he's won. I mean, like, after all, I'm on 2 land, and that last game for him to lose from 20 million when I'm on 1 life to like losing no time whatsoever. And with the Brimstone Volley, the steal your guys, draw cards, attack you for 16 damage. That was pretty out of nowhere. He's probably thinking that was quite unlucky. And in this one, he's getting his comeuppance. Might not be, because I'm now going to get a 5/5, which has to attack. We draw on land as well. What we want exactly. Brilliant. We slay for 5, and if he double blocks, I have a volley to take out 2 guys. Double blocking would be terrible from him. He decides to Village Bellringer, which is a bit awkward. Ultra Shriek. Did I play on land this turn? I don't think I did. I played this one, so I did. Why did I Ultra Shriek? Well, I guess I don't get to Ultra Shriek any other point. He's got 1 card. My guys can still hold off, like, essentially his whole team, except for this guy. Not entirely too sure why I did that. I mean, like, if my guy dies, I can volley somebody still, or even play Juggernaut. I think I just really wanted the land. I mean, like, if I get the land and I get to play the Death Hold, I think I just win from there. I do draw land. And, oh, in fact, that was it. Wow. Okay, if only I could rewind. We played Blast Pursuits Act for 1 red, wrath the board. We're now going to take 1 a turn. He's taking 13 damage there. Pretty impressive. There you go. His Ruling Mob gets really big, but is already dead. So all the cards that died. Oh, surprised myself there. And I played this game. Clicking the buttons, forgetting what things do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It costs 1 less for each creature in the field, so it actually cost 1 red. That was much better. Drew 2 cards, killed the entire board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3. Doesn't sound as great as like 5 for 1, but he's got 1 card in hand. We have another land. We're going to get there, aren't we, guys? We hope so. So, resolves his triggers. Chapel, guys. Down to 7. We have plays. I mean, I think I slammed down the Juggernaut just to get some pressure in. If we played the Curse, like, I would just take the 1. That might have been better to do. It probably would have been better to do, having looked at this now. But we just want the pressure. I mean, I'm going to attack with this guy. Now. He held back. Curse of Death Hold is going to get him out of the way just to make sure that he does not flip the correct coin. I see no reason to allow him to do that, and he's now only got 1 damage here. My guy gets Victim United, so that was, you know, annoying, but it meant that he had no cards in hand. He's now drawing off the top, and it looks like we've got our rut that we were at. All of our red cards only cost 1 red. Sadly, that we've got a bunch of them now, but we'll maybe get there. Pitchfork Devils or Charmbreaker? Probably Charmbreaker. We have Ultra Sweep in there. Yes, we do. And the Blasphemous Act. I think it's the Blasphemous Act that gets returned. It is indeed. So we end up not using it. It comes back to hand, and we have a wonderful chain now where we can get Brimstone Volley back, attack him for 8, Brimstone Volleying your guy, attack you for lots. He says no way when I cast the Break Devils. Don't really understand. It's not like a top deck or anything. Had it stuck in hand for ages, and at this point I don't actually think I can lose the game. White black can't really burn me for free. I mean, you can bump in the night, or play the what's it called again, the Nobles. We sling out this guy. I mean, mana wise, it would have been good if we played him into what's it called? If we had 7 mana. Well, we do have 7 mana. Played him and him, Pitchburn Devils, and the Ghoul. But better to like maybe get more use out of the Brimstone Volleys just so we can face him and then get extra damage from this. That's returned at random, and I think we just slay for a lot. Just get damage out there. he plays another land. Okay, he's basically lost this game. Should I split you now? Sweet combo. It is very much. We actually have 30 seconds left, but we still decide to like muck about a bit. Like we alter shape, and even in response before like we see what cards we draw, like we brimstone volley him. Okay, so brimstone volleys for 5, I believe, and he goes all the way down to -11. Should have actually sacrificed the Pitchbone Devils. That would have done more damage. Well, actually, no, because then he would have died to brimstone volley. Well, we did not expect to win that one. I'm very happy. Hopefully this was entertaining for everybody. I enjoyed this more than I thought I would, and maybe we'll do some more. See you later.